Welcome to Curver, everyone. A long summer awaits Manchester United. The arrival of Bruno Fernandes helped the club qualify for Champions League football next season. But it is clear that the club needs reinforcements in order to compete with the likes of Manchester City and Liverpool. Ed Woodward has been trying to bring in Jadon Sancho from Borussia Dortmund this summer. The young winger scored 17 goals and provided 16 assists last season for the Bundesliga giants, and it is not hard to see why Manchester United are so eager to bring him back to Manchester. Borussia Dortmund are asking for at least €120 million for the talented winger, and keeping the COVID situation in mind, the Red Devils are not eager to splash out so much on one player. At present, the youngster is in Austria for a pre-season training camp. Borussia Dortmund Supremos Hans-Joachim Watzke and Michael Zorc have been bullish about their intent to keep the winger at Signal Iduna Park and are clearly in no mood to be lowballed. So why do Manchester United need him so bad? Well, to begin with, the Red Devils clearly struggled in their Europa League defeat at the hands of Seville. Solskjaer's men more than held their own, but were eventually left to rue the chances they missed. The Norwegian chose the right team for that game, but as things dragged out once the Spaniards equalised, it became clear that the English giants were lacking an X-factor or two on the pitch. Paul Pogba was actually phenomenal, but the Frenchman didn't have a lot of options ahead of him throughout the game. Marcus Rashford seemed lethargic, and Mason Greenwood eventually seemed a little overawed by the occasion. Indeed, Manchester United players seemed fatigued in the end, and it was quite a struggle when faced with a Seville side that had better options from the bench, such as Luc de Jong, who scored the winning goal. While their campaign is over, it has become evident that Manchester United are still not out of the woods, and the next season would be another big test given the fact that they would also be playing in the Champions League. Chelsea may have relinquished third spot in the league this season, but Frank Lampard's team have spent good money to bring in some really good players for next season. A move for Kai Havertz is also on the cards, so the onus is on United to really push for their targets this summer. While bringing Jadon Sancho would be a great thing, the club's defensive issues cannot be ignored. It was Victor Lindelof's positioning that resulted in the winning goal for Seville. The Swede is not very reliable, while Eric Bailly's injury record doesn't command a lot of confidence either. Solskjaer needs to be backed in the transfer market, because after working so hard to be in a position to compete with the best in England, it would be a shame to see the club regress to its same old ways.